My name's Mason Hussey, farming here at Velcourt Down Ampney Contracting. I've been here since well, I come for a summer, 17, 18, and did a year as an ag mechanic, and come back again at 19 and got chucked on a Puma and a Lieb, brand new out the box. Never really done it before, didn't really know much about spraying. Really like spraying now actually, love my job. Yeah, we're in just on the Wiltshire Cotswolds border really. This is the main farm. We got another 5 or 6 contract farms dotted about, sort of 35 mile end to end, so it takes a while. There's a lot of road work involved. It's about 2,300 hectares all in, I think we crop. Mixture, a lot of it's gone into stewardship now with the change in BPS and everything. But mainly cropping winter wheat, winter barley, winter rapeseed, spring oats occasionally, spring barley, spring wheat occasionally. Yeah, I've got a Puma 240. We run another 2 other Pumas, 2 200s, 300 Optima and a quad track. Training wise, so my boss put me through everything. I'd never really done anything until he let me loose and gave me the opportunity, for which I am pretty grateful for really. Yeah. Not many managers would let a 19-year-old loose on a brand new tractor and sprayer in 36 metres and being around the countryside. So yeah, I did my PA1, followed shortly by my PA2. I think that same year I did my PA4G, I believe, for my Avadex. We got an Avadex spreader 12-metre one in the shed. It goes on the front of the tractor and a set of rolls on the back, so we Avadex and roll in one pass. Reason why I entered, at the end of the day, I just like what I do, and I guess I wanted to show people that. That's pretty much it. I'm not a look at me how good I am. You know, we all make mistakes. I've made plenty. Just ask the boss, but you learn from them. I just entered because I like farming, not from a farming background, and since doing spraying, well, I love spraying now. I don't really like drilling, not my cup of tea on the fence. But we're running RTK through all the case RTK, through the case screen, fairly standard. So we run Power Beyond on the sprayer and Power Beyond on the tractor, obviously. And then moving on to the sprayer, got a nice Horse Lieb, 5LT. 6LT would be better, but that's more for the liquid fert, just get that bit more on. Surprising how many times you're just that little bit short of finishing a run or finishing a field, and then you've got to track all the way back around the field again. It's full CCS Pro, so that's nice. Everything's on the screen on the side of the cab. No real major levers to turn or anything like that. You've got your ball valve for your induction hopper, and that's about as hard as it gets. So therefore we run the proper horse screen that comes with the sprayers. Run it through the sprayer screen. It's got task control unlocked and parallel tracking and everything you need to run full section control. Then we've got the top spec boom control Pro Plus, I believe it's called, off the top of my head. It's a hell of a boom, bloody brilliant. It's flat around here obviously because we're on an old airfield, and Down Ampney's flat for a reason, but down the other end we've got some decent banks. It never struggles. There's probably one field it struggles in and it just gets close to the ground, but you back off slightly and it picks itself up straight away, or you know, well, once you've been through it once, you know it's there, you know to avoid it. And it's just brilliant really. So there's a sensor on each section, 1, 2, 3 on either side. The most outer section runs the outer wing, which is pretty nice. So we've got a few bowls in a few places and you watch it do that, and that's pretty impressive. Yeah, full lights on the back, LED lights, boom lights. It's nice, never to worry about seeing anything. Only downside is if they put rear lights on the back of the sprayer, backing into corners would be a bit nicer, and backing up to things, telegraph poles, trees in the dark would be a bit nicer, but other than that, you can't really complain. Full auto steer, so it will follow me straight away. Kicks out after 15k if it's folded up. Then we run 25 centimetre spacing, or 25 centimetre spacing, should I say. It's more for spraying off rate, black grass control, sort of 160, 180 litre a hectare sort of jobs. Occasionally preems, but not a lot. Majority of my spraying is 100 litres a hectare, unless it's black grass or spraying off. Most preems are, yeah, 100, 160, 180-ish. Top tips wise, Spares really, that's the main thing I'd always say. Always have spares. Spare shear bolts, nozzles, O-rings, filter O-rings. Nothing worse than dropping your filters off because they blocked up for some reason, usually pendimethanol, and you go to put it back on and you stretch your filter O-ring. Spare nozzle bodies, spare nozzles. Spares, I do a lot of spraying away from this farm, so this is where everything is. So I just make sure I've got spares. Spares of everything is probably the most key. If you can square yourself up the night before by working a bit later, do it. It's so much easier. I always set myself up so I have an easier day the following day, or an easy weekend, or it's generally easier. Spray store wise, keep it tidy, keep it clean. We deal with Hutchinson's, they're pretty good. They tend to put stuff away to a degree. We put the rest of it away, or put it away how I want it really. Everything's stacked where it should be. Our main spray store, we run out straight out of IBCs on a lot of stuff, which is quite nice. And then general recycling, so we've made up IBCs. We cut the top off them, put grates in them, and then we drain everything through that. We've also got the same for the can foils and lids, and a load of other just general ag recycling that you always inevitably end up with. So yeah, we run Gatekeeper on paper. I like it that way. It's easy to visualise, it's easy to look at. I'm not trying to scroll through my phone all the time, or zoom in or zoom out on a tablet. It's easy. So he gives it to me in paper. We tend to run through it. If I'm down the other end, for example, he will email it to me. But I've got a whiteboard in my cab, so I will copy out everything I need and write on the whiteboard, and then I know in my head what I need. It's helped it go into my head. I know what I want. Less chance of me either putting the wrong thing in, or putting not enough, or too little in.